Today I'm going to show you 5 different ways that you can start a beat. First way is starting a beat from scratch. And this is something I don't typically do, but I will every once in a while, and you can make some pretty cool stuff and unique sounding stuff. So usually what I'll do, sometimes I'll start with a piano and just start with the melody, like start playing some chords. You can draw them in the piano roll if you want. Some way to start getting some kind of idea going. Something I like to do also is to layer a bunch of sounds. So one way that I do this is an omnisphere, and I'll like take three or more different sounds and blend them all together. So for example, I found this one. I'll probably go in more depth in a different video how I did this exactly, but it sounds like this. Then I add this one and this. Blend them all together, it sounds like this. So you're gonna make a cool little kind of melody with that. Oh my gosh, there's a spider. Gotta kill this thing.
2,000 years later.
Sorry, there was just a massive spider in here and it freaked me out. Anyway, where was I? Next method, I like to use arcade. So arcade is basically, you load it up as an instrument and you can just play through tons of sample packs that they have created. You just find out where all the notes are. So you can like splice all those cool sounds together and make something that sounds dope. Hey man, what's up?
What's up, dude?
Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, so that's arcade. So next, I would use loops. So you could get loops from other producers. You could get them from websites such as Looperman, or you get them from Splice. You can get loops from pretty much anywhere. I like to use loops because it just gives you something to mess around with to try and make cool. So I use Splice typically for the cool loops. I'll just show you an example of how I find them. I usually go into the new packs that they have, that they release, and just go through all the loops and see if there's anything cool in there. And just a side note, if you're looking for just strictly free options, I would either get loops from other producers, use a website like Looperman, just make sure you credit the person whose loop you're using, and or just you make stuff from scratch. It's a great way to start out. So what I'll do is I'll go samples, let's see, loop. So I'll basically just, these are ones that I've already downloaded, but I'll just kind of go to the new packs, see what they've got, if there's anything cool, hit loops, listen to them. And it's really nice that they give you the BPM and the key typically. But yeah, honestly, it gives you a great starting place for a beat. You can start like adding different elements. You can manipulate the original loop. You can copy the chord progression, stuff like that. It just gives you a really solid starting place. And honestly, the majority of the music that is created nowadays uses loops in some form or another, or uses some kind of sampling. So it's not cheating. Boom, loops. The last method that I wanted to touch over is using an acapella, which is using song that's already created, taking the vocals from that song, putting them into your project, and then building a beat around that. Because it's kind of, honestly, it comes out pretty easy to build a beat around vocals that already exist, because you can kind of, I don't know, create cool melodies behind it and stuff like that. Then taking the acapella away, and then you have a beat that's 100% original, and you just use the acapella to inspire you. So that's a great method as well. There you have it. Those are 5 different ways that I use to start beats. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, and peace.